So recently I've been looking for a tripod that's going to work best for podcasting, traveling around in an airport or small vehicle, or just which tripod works best for the camera rigs that I typically have. We're going to be testing out these tripods to see which one is best for me, but also for you. So if you guys are wondering why I'm holding a baby, it's because baby Asher Klein made it into our lives 1 week ago today, and we're so excited, aren't we, Asher? Yeah, we are. Okay, so there were a few different things that I actually needed when looking for a tripod. One, the most important thing is I needed it to be very small. Reason for that is because I'm going to be carrying around 3 of these tripods. And so I first had this tripod here, and I've been carrying around 2 of these guys and then 1 of these Peak Design tripods. And it was fine for a long time. But whenever I started traveling state to state, that's when things got a little bit difficult because 2 of these tripods and 1 of these tripods couldn't all fit in one bag. So that meant that I had to find a smaller tripod or buy 2 more of these Peak Design tripods. Okay, now the truth is that I really do like this Peak Design tripod. It's amazing, and as you can see, it can hold a lot of weight. Now I will say, the tripod did break on me, and I recently did a repair request, and they sent me a brand new part, which was this ball head, and it was immediately fixed. I didn't have to pay any money because these guys have, I think, a lifetime warranty. Now the Peak Design tripod can fold up into a very small and compact travel tripod. However, one of the biggest issues for me with this tripod is the price. So these tripods come in 2 different versions. One is a carbon fiber, the other is an aluminum. I have the aluminum because, again, they're just so expensive. So if you're looking at the carbon fiber version of the Peak Design tripod, you're looking at about $500. But guys, it's pretty expensive for a tripod that you're gonna be using for content creation. Now, if you're looking at this aluminum like I have, I paid about $350 for this one. And like I said, it's a really expensive tripod, but at the time when this tripod came out, there was nothing else like it on the market. Now, since the release of this Peak Design tripod, there have been other competitors that are very similar in design who have popped up. This tripod is a little similar to that one in the design aspect. It has the nice narrow legs, and then it has the locking up here on top as well, kind of like the Peak Design one has. And then you have a ball joint on the top that swivels, and then this right here swivels as well, also very similar to the Peak Design tripod. But this tripod right here, I just bought yesterday for $100, and again, it is on Amazon because it is SmallRig. Now, similar to the Peak Design tripod, this also has some quarter threads that you can use for mounting additional accessories on the tripod itself. And also you have the option, just like the Peak Design tripod, of taking this vertical if you want. And you can do this right here for vertical content, which is almost a non-negotiable when choosing a tripod like this for content creators, because this is probably the position that is going to be found in a lot of times. Now, one of the things that sets the Peak Design tripod aside from this SmallRig tripod is the fact that you can actually go a little bit higher with this tripod because of this middle rod. If you unleash the knob on the back, you can literally just raise it just like that or lower it. But with this one, you don't have that rod, which means that this is the maximum height that you have when you're trying to video with your camera. Now, additionally, on this tripod, the Peak Design, you do have this hook on the bottom, which makes it super easy for mounting a sandbag. And also, if you untwist this hook, you also get a built-in phone holder. Now, both of these tripods, the SmallRig and the Peak Design, can adjust the legs to go out a lot further. And what I mean by that is that if you just unclamp this, it's the same on this tripod as well. You can just pull the legs out more, and right now it's locked in. You can do the same on this tripod as well. Now let's talk about weight, because obviously that's something that's super important when it comes to these tripods. But starting on the SmallRig tripod, if I loosen this up, you can see that obviously, guys, it's holding this guy rock solid, no issues at all. Now, this is a small payload, something that you would typically have for something like this, but I'm not getting any slipping or anything, and I still have room to tighten this down if I want to go tighter, but I'm not. Now, over here on the Peak Design tripod, you can see that if I put this guy in any position, it's staying there. It's locked in. It is not moving at all. And if I even shake it, again, it's not bulging. Now, let's see, if I twist it, Guys, that is pretty locked in. So let's go sideways. Let's go right there. Yep, that is pretty sturdy and locked in right there. Let's go up. Yeah, so that is doing really well. Now obviously I'm not sure how this will do after quite a bit of time of use, because again, I just bought this tripod, but I know that after a while with using this with a pretty higher payload, it did break on me. So closing out, here are my final thoughts. The truth is that I would really love for this smaller tripod from SmallRig to be the one that works for me for everything that I need. But in reality, it just doesn't. I have to have two different tripods. And so I think that both of the tripods from SmallRig are the packages that I would recommend for most situations. So first, let's go ahead and get rid of this Peak Design tripod. I really don't recommend that one. It's just too expensive. For the same price of that one tripod, I can get 3 of these, and there's really not too many drawbacks when choosing this SmallRig tripod over the Peak Design. Okay, content creators, this is the tripod for you. 100% not sponsored. This is an amazing tripod for content creators. If you're a content creator who's looking for a tripod, I would not recommend anything else but this. This can fold up very small and fit into your backpack, or on the bottom if you have those tripod straps that come on backpacks nowadays for cameras and video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know Asher did, because he is sleeping very well right now. And if you're someone who wants to purchase any of these tripods, then you can definitely find them linked below in the description. But until next time, let me know if you would like for me to do an in-depth review on this SmallRig tripod after using it for a couple of months or a couple of weeks on a few different shoots, and I will definitely do that. But go ahead and check out this video right over here if you're just interested in checking out some more content from the page.